A garden in Hedon. Zero-sum government. It's not freedom when the state defines the rules of the game. Lucifer saw God increase in attention towards Adam and Eve and felt a corresponding decrease in value, though nothing had changed in his own relationship with God. This lack of love mindset led to the creation of the state, where we all lose in the end. One family under Satan, one nation under state. Satan owns all relationships, so he manages his property as he sees fit. Relationships distorted. Since Satan cannot produce, he must necessarily steal what God produced. Satan stole God's children, which led to Cain murdering Abel. These relationships end up becoming negative sum because of the reduced productivity. This is like economic transactions become abusive when coerced into taxation and regulations. Standard of living. Abel getting God's favor doesn't mean Cain loses out in a zero-sum game. God wanted to raise the standard of living for Cain through Abel, like even a communist standard of living will rise if living in a capitalist society. Cain murders Abel. Communist murders capitalist. Abel dies, and Cain ends up spawning hell on earth. Like a communist will kill off every potential competitor. We'll never know the beauty which capitalism can offer if savings are destroyed, investment is lost, and living standards are reduced for everyone, including Cain. One family under God. One nation under invisible hand. A true family and free market expands in a positive sum experience, with increased productivity, labor, and love. Relationships. Natural. Human action revolves around relationships and contracts that aren't negatively influenced by Satan or the state. Standard of living. The addition of a child or sibling expands the capacity to love, like the market increases in the amount of possible trade. The creative pursuits by each individual generates a higher standard of living for everyone. Mutual prosperity. God's favor expands naturally to all of his children and servants. This is like all actors in the free market are engaged in healthy win-win relationships. It's pure freedom when God defines the rules of the game.